Hello everyone. While headlines often focus on the geopolitical weight of high-profile situations like the Russo-Ukrainian conflict or Palestine, the actual machinery of justice at the International Criminal Court is currently turning in other vital directions. In this video, we are focusing on 4 specific active cases that have been seeing public judicial movement in the last few months. Unlike the high-profile conflicts that remain largely inactive in the courtroom for now, the cases of Ongwen, Al-Hassan, El-Hishri, and Duterte represent the focus of the court's current work. From final reparations orders to upcoming confirmation hearings, these cases make up the current landscape of individual accountability. First, we look at the case of Dominic Ongwen, former brigade commander in the Lord's Resistance Army, the LRA. In 2021, the Trial Chamber 9 found Ongwen guilty of 61 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity, including unprecedented convictions for sexual and gender-based crimes and the conscription of child soldiers. While Ongwen was transferred to Norway in December of 2023 to serve his 25-year sentence, the case remains a landmark for reparations. On February 28, 2024, the court delivered a massive reparations order, setting Ongwen's financial liability at over 52 million euros. Most recently, on April 7th, 2025, the Appeals Chamber delivered its judgment on these reparations, solidifying the community-based rehabilitation programs for the thousands of victims in northern Uganda. Turning to the situation in Mali, we have the case of Al-Hassan Ag Abdul Aziz. Al-Hassan was a de facto chief of the Islamic police in Timbuktu during its occupation by Ansar Dine and Al-Qaeda in Islamic Maghreb, or AQIM. On June 26, 2024, the Trial Chamber 10 convicted him of torture, outrages upon personal dignity, and passing sentences without judicial guarantees. He was sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment, a sentence that became final after appeals were discontinued in late 2024. The most recent activity here is happening on April 28, 2026. The trial chamber delivered its reparations order, assessing his liability at 7,250,000 euros for approximately 65,000 eligible victims. Because Al-Hassan is indigent, these reparations will be managed through the ICC Trust Fund for Victims. Now turning to the situation in Libya. Khalid Mohammed Ali El-Hishri, a former senior official at the notorious Mitiga prison, was surrendered to the ICC in December of 2025. El-Hishri faces 17 counts of crimes against humanity and war crimes, including allegations of systematic torture, rape, and murder committed between 2014 and 2020. The crucial live development here is the confirmation of charges hearing, provisionally scheduled to begin on May 19, 2026. This hearing will determine if there is sufficient evidence to move this case forward. Finally, we look to the situation in the Philippines and the case against former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Duterte is accused of crimes against humanity, specifically murder and attempted murder, linked to the war on drugs and the Davao death squad. This case saw dramatic developments recently. After his surrender in March of 2025, the defense filed an indefinite adjournment, claiming Duterte was medically unfit to stand trial. However, on January 26, 2026, the pretrial Chamber 1 rejected this request, finding him fit to participate in proceedings. Recently, on April 23, 2026, the Chamber officially confirmed the charges, committing the former president to trial. A status conference is scheduled to occur during the summer program. These cases demonstrate the breadth of the ICC's current work. We see the final stages of the trial cycle in Mali and Uganda through reparations, while simultaneously witnessing the early critical stages of adjudication in the Libyan and Philippine situations. You can find more information about these and other cases at the ICC's website.